All right, top of the morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Jarvis Sam here. Wanted to weigh in on the Turkey Leg Hut situation. The Turkey Leg Hut is one of the premier Black owned restaurants here in the city of Houston. Established in 2015. Especially in years past, I mean, it was difficult to even get in the door. The line would be wrapped around the block. Past couple of times I've gone, I mean, I've been able to walk right in. The food is stellar. I'll never knock the food. The food is phenomenal. But a lot of controversy has kind of been spiraling over the past, honestly, the past couple of months. The two co-founders, Lynn and Nakia Price, started going through marital issues. And now it's really bled into the business. Just yesterday, Lynn Price, co-founder of Turkey Leg Hut, was served via email his dismissal papers from the Turkey Leg Hut. Basically, the consulting firm that works with Turkey Leg Hut, the management team served him basically his separation document, stating that his services are no longer needed based on the financial state and health of the company. And it was effective immediately. Furthermore, he is not allowed to be on premises as a part of their policy to help protect their clients and staff from a safety standpoint. Earlier, there was also a GroupMe message that had screenshots that were leaked where about half of their staff was let go because of the financial constraints as well. So obviously a very volatile time. There were rumors that, staff hasn't been paid in over a month. In fact, one worker is saying he hasn't been paid in over 6 weeks and is behind on his rent and his car payment, which is making it difficult for him to just, live life. And, it's very disheartening. That's one of the things about, getting a job. You get a job because you need to make ends meet, and you basically exchange your labor for monetary gifts. So cash. That's what you're exchanging. It's basically that. And when the employer's not living up to their end of the bargain, that's really tough to deal with. A really tough situation, and honestly, it puts that employer liable. I mean, they can be reported to the labor board and all those different things, and it can give your company such a bad reputation, and can honestly spell the demise of it, because as a patron of that establishment, when you know that these things are happening behind the scenes, it is disheartening, because it's like, do I really want to support an establishment that's not treating their employees well? If they're not treating their employees well, what the hell are they doing with my food back there, right? So it's a lot to unpack with that. Personal testimony. So my wife and I went to Turkey Leg Hut a few weeks back, and when we went there, the service has always been pretty good. Like I said, the food is always great. But something weird happened. I got the bill, and I paid the tab. When I got the little portfolio with my receipt to sign, the young lady had put her Cash App, her Venmo, her Zelle, all her information in there, and basically was like, hey, these are my preferred methods to get tipped, unless you have cash. And so she actually walked over to me, and she explained. She was just like, hey, the reason my Venmo and my Zelle is over there is because I would rather get my money that way, because it's difficult waiting a month to get paid for service that I'm doing today. Again, me not knowing the structure of how things work at Turkey Leg Hut was kind of like, okay, it looked a little distasteful for the lady for the waitress to do that. But now, in retrospect, looking at all the information that's on the table, I completely understand why she was like that. And so I did tip her in cash, and now I'm very thankful I did, because I'll be honest, my first inclination was to tip on the receipt like I normally do. But something told me, hey, you have cash, just bless this lady. She, you know, she gave good service. She didn't even charge. I have a rule. When people don't charge me for my fountain drinks, and you know, fountain drinks are refillable at $3.99 or whatever, I make it up in their tip, you know. So, you know, things like that. She didn't charge for that, so like she made up for it. But even things like that, when you think about it, when you don't treat your employees right, she should have charged me for that refillable drink. But you know what? She like, F them. This is the highest margin item on the menu, and it's just some watered down Dr. Pepper. Let these people make a decision if they want to bless me with this tip or not. So I don't know what y'all think about this Turkey Leg Hut situation. Is Nikita gonna be able to recover from this? Are people gonna still support the business after this whole situation has unfolded, or is it gonna put a bad taste in people's mouth? And should she just write it off as a loss and start a new company? Like, what should she do?